One of the best fights in Dragon Ball Z, Goku vs. Cell, has some of the best boxing and moments in the entire Dragon Ball series, but it led to an unexpected loss of Goku giving up. But if there could be one thing that could change the outcome of the fight, what would that be? Before I continue, it'll mean a ton if y'all like the video and subscribe to the channel to help and show support. I put a lot of thought and research into the video, so y'all stick around to the end and see what I said. The fight between Goku vs. Cell was pretty much even throughout the entirety of the fight, not really able to distinguish who was actually winning. Now, it was stated before they actually fought that Goku admitted that Cell was indeed stronger than himself.
I'd have to say Cell is stronger.
Just like I thought. Yeah, I figured he was more powerful.
But knowing Dragon Ball Z, the sort of plot armor that could come out of nowhere and give Goku the advantage, hearing this, nobody took Goku seriously because of his calm demeanor. Now, coming back to the actual fight between them, Cell was the clear victor, with Goku giving up and Goku not having enough energy to continue. But if Goku brought back one technique that could have changed the entire outcome of the Cell saga, Goku using Kaioken combined with Super Saiyan definitely would have gave him the advantage during the fight. Judging the fact that they were so even that Goku using Kaioken could have put Goku a few steps above Cell's power level to defeat him. But let me ask y'all, realistically, would Super Kaioken been enough to beat Cell? We've only seen Super Kaioken used once in the filler episode when he fought against Pikkon. The moment he used Super Kaioken, it was to break free from Pikkon's Cyclone attack for a counterattack. But the moment we seen Super Kaioken, it was used for less than a second for a single punch, and that's it. Now, giving details about Kaioken real quick, it's not meant to be used for an extended period of time and used to be in like short bursts.
The Kaioken does amplify his attacks, at least for a while, but it takes a huge toll on him,
so it doesn't destroy the body. Looking past Super Kaioken, he's done a very similar form in Super when he fought against Hit. The fight between Goku and Hit, Goku was able to go all the way up to Kaioken times 10 while maintaining his form in Blue for an extended period of time. Going backwards to when Goku first used Kaioken against Nappa and Vegeta, Goku made quick work at Nappa using short bursts, but against Vegeta, despite the fact that Goku went all the way up to times 4 Kaioken and was giving Vegeta that sauce, Kaioken wasn't enough to finish the job. Now, comparing both the fights between Hit and Vegeta, what they both have in common is Goku still lost and his body was destroyed after using Kaioken for those extended periods. Now, breaking down how Super Kaioken vs. Cell might play out, like I mentioned before, the gap between Goku's power and Cell's were very close, with Cell having the up, but against Super Kaioken, Goku would clearly have the up in terms of power level. With every technique Cell has in reserve and being able to regenerate, also not knowing how much energy Cell had left in the tank, I can confidently say it's still a very close fight. Now, with Goku pairing certain moves and combos with Super Kaioken, he could definitely do more damage to Cell, but at the cost of him using up more energy, destroying his body, and being on the time limit since it couldn't be a drawn out fight. Drum roll, please! At the end of the day, Super Kaioken Goku versus Cell, I got my money on Cell still winning. Game 7, Super Kaioken Goku vs. Cell, Cell's winning all the way up to Game 7. The reason primarily is Cell being able to outlast Goku in the fight. Even if Cell doesn't use Kaioken himself, he will know about it and wouldn't know its full potential. Even so, Cell is still more durable than Goku, has more energy than Goku, and has regenerative abilities, so even if Goku does a Super Kaioken Kamehameha, he's going to come back. Goku, on the other hand, has only two options with Super Kaioken. Either do short bursts, which would gradually drain his energy and mildly destroy his body in the process, or use Kaioken in an extended period and have the possibility of not being able to finish the job and being completely out of commission after his Super Kaioken runs out. Now, let me emphasize, I got my money on Cell winning high diff Game 7. But Cell regardless has the better stats. But let me know what y'all think in the comments of the whole Super Kaioken vs. Cell. who do y'all think would actually win? Now, I just want to point out a couple disclaimers of some of the reasons and like research I've done behind like not picking Super Kaioken over like beating Perfect Cell. Cause it would be like a super close fight. Like that would be a fight I would pay to see animated if it was definitely canon. But Kaioken has 0 actual feats. Him beating Nappa is not a feat because he didn't need Kaioken to beat Nappa. He just did that so like Nappa wouldn't like get a hold or kill Gohan and Krillin. So he hurt and used Kaioken, broke his back end, and then like lifted him up and threw him. If it didn't do that shit against Frieza, like hear me out. Goku used Kaioken versus Frieza and it didn't do shit against Frieza. Like I remember Tien asking, either Tien or Yamcha asking King Kai, hey Yamcha, don't worry. Goku still hasn't pulled out the Kaioken yet. King Kai had to check Tien. He was like, nah bruh, Goku been using Kaioken this whole time. Like that mother just ain't been doing nothing to Frieza, and Frieza's only like 50% of his power. Now, Goku did char Frieza's hand a little bit when he got like a little flashback thinking about Chi-Chi when he was drowning in the water and did like a Kaioken Kamehameha. But Frieza basically stopped up with one hand and didn't do anything else. Goku was out of energy after that. But the power gap between them was like so significant that like, okay, Kaioken wasn't really going to do much. Goku did as well use Kaioken against Zamasu. You know, these are one of these short burst moments where like getting out of a combo or like, you know, let me destroy my body a little bit to like get out of a situation. Zamasu grabbed Goku's leg, and he used Kaioken and like did a nice ass little kick combo to Zamasu. He used Kaioken against Jiren. That Kaioken wasn't gonna do nothing to Jiren. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Even Ultra Instinct wasn't doing nothing to Jiren at that moment. Last but not least, this man Goku, and like these are pretty much all the times Goku has used Kaioken. And I want to end it on this point right here. Goku versus Ginyu. That man used Kaioken purely to flex at Ginyu. Goku was like, oh yeah, you can see my power level, whatever. And Ginyu kind of asked. He basically said, hey, what you got in your pocket? Goku straight up flexed against Ginyu. And guess what Ginyu did? He took all that, bro. After Goku flexed his Kaioken, he straight up just took his body. He's like, okay, yeah, you got a nice body. Let me get that off you. Like, Kaioken, like, as much as I love that transformation, and it's in my name, bro. Like, I'm literally Kaioken Boo. As much as I love that technique, Goku used it in some of the worst ways possible, especially in that moment right there. He used it to flex against Ginyu. Now, Super Kaioken versus Cell might have been one of the best fights to see, next to obviously Goku versus Vegeta. I don't know why Akira Toriyama forgot about Super Kaioken or just never implemented it. Like, I guess it's like too much on Goku's body to draw in, or he might have actually forgot about the transformation. There's a lot of things that he forgot in the anime, but we're not going to talk about that. But y'all let me really know what y'all think about the whole Super Kaioken Goku versus Cell fight and who y'all think will win. But if y'all enjoyed, y'all do like, comment, subscribe. Y'all share with y'all friends, and please tell them about the video, the channel, and more arguments to come on the way. But hey, with that being said, man, hope y'all enjoyed, and y'all see you in the next one. Kaioken Boo, out!